17 seconds later, 739.66 miles per hour. Faster than speed of sound by over 9 miles an hour. Incredible. When Stan gave me that picture, the driver, he said, "You'll notice my rear wheels had lifted a foot up off the ground." I said, "Did you know you were just balanced on your nose wheel while you're running supersonic?" He said, "It's hard to know anything when you got your eyes closed and your fingers in your ears." But Chuck Yeager, he summed it all up. He walked over to that car and he said, "Where else could you have something like this happen? Where else?" My gosh, you know, a car, that cost Hal Needham over $2.5 million to build that car. They told Hal it'd take $75,000 to $85,000 out of his pocket each of the runs. He said, "I'll finance 3 of them. He wound up financing 17 of them. And then Chuck Yeager went on to say, and then to have that car designed and built in the backyard of a butcher who only had a hobby of engineering. Then to have that car driven to that incredible speed by a man who was lifted right up out of his grade school desk by his cheek with a school teacher saying to him, 'Stan Barrett, you're never going to amount to a thing.'" Well, hopefully I've got you looking down your long, dry lake bed at your own self-imposed barrier, your own 739-mile-an-hour barrier. You know what it is. I don't, but you know what your 730-mile-an-hour barrier is. So before I blast you off, here are the 4 all-important words. This is the rocket fuel. You want to make your vision possible? Here it is. First of all, dream. Dream that great dream. See it? Dream it so vividly. What was it George Foreman says? You won't even notice any what? Pain in getting it. And then number 2, study. Study everything you can get your hands on to make the dream come true. Books, tapes, taking people lunch, they're better at your job than you are. Make it a lifetime principle to never delay the remedy of anything that's holding you back. Anything that adds to your effectiveness is cheap, no matter what the cost. So dream and study. Third word, plan. Plan your time. Time your plan. Figure out what problems you're going to run into as you develop more of your potential, and guaranteed you'll run into new problems. But it's like we said back home, it's okay to have a tiger by the tail if you know what to do next. That's a very important step. Or as Evel Knievel, the great 20th century philosopher, once said. Remember, Evel, they asked him once on a talk show, "What's the worst feeling in the world?" He said, "That's easy. Come roaring down that track on that motorcycle, hit that ramp, up off the end of the ramp, into the air at 91 miles an hour, knowing you should have been at 93 miles an hour." He says, "You got all that time hanging up there saying, 'Oh, man. Oh, man, not again. I'm going to be about 2 miles an hour short down in this other end.'" Planning is important, but a plan was not meant to remain a plan. Fourth word, action. You got 72 hours. So, before we blast you out, here's the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Put the count on hold. Here's my final challenge for you. May you never be less than your dreams. I wish you lots of green lights and blue skies. May your life expand until your destiny is fulfilled. The best is yet to be. The best is on its way. There are no limits. There are no limits. There are no limits. Pick up the count with me. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom, you're on the roll. Happy new birthday.